Hello guys and welcome back to Mafia, the remake. Let's continue from where we left off. I believe we are now on chapter 3. Molotov Party, 1930.
What do they call you, son?
Thomas Angelo, sir.
Frank told me you ran into some trouble?
Yes, sir. My cab got smashed up pretty good.
Morello's thugs went after him by the kind of Tommy helping us.
This, taxi, that's your livelihood?
Yes, sir.
I feel a sense of responsibility here. So I'm gonna set you up with a small loan, enough to get that cab of yours fixed up.
I appreciate that, sir, but I'm not looking for a handout.
Then what are we doing here?
I just want a shot at the bastards who wrecked my cab.
You hear that, Frank? The kid wants my permission to get into a fight.
Yes, I heard.
Okay, Tommy Angelo. All the Morello's girls hang out at a bar he owns. Paul, you know the place.
Sure do, boss.
Good. You can ride along with Tommy. There's a lot right next to the bar where they park their cars. Go smash up a few tin cans, send Morello a message. He can't rough up hard-working Joes in my neighborhood without getting a black eye.
Thank you, Mr. Salieri. I won't let you down.
And Tommy, when you get back, we'll talk about what's next for you.
Frank
No one
sounds
else knows
the
you
most
can't.
different.
So tread careful, okay?
Sure.
The boss finished yet?
Nah, you got more time to sit on your ass.
Don Salieri, I'm writing to let you know of my joy to hear that you will be attending the wedding of my daughter. Please, if there are any further arrangements you would wish for, let me know. It will be a wonderful day, and for the world to see that the occasion has your blessing, you will make it even more special and memorable. Your loyal friend, Giovanni Romano.
Find
the new
anything
guy?
good?
Yeah,
Well, help
I'm
him out.
watching you.
He's
Got
gonna
it?
drive the boss?
I get it.
Problem? You don't learn the job that easy. I hope so.
Prohibition here to stay. That looks like President Hoover. Prohibition here to stay. Production and sale of alcohol to remain illegal. In a speech to gathered press, President Herbert Hoover reiterated today that the noble experiment prohibition will remain in place. Forced to respond to Democratic criticism, Hoover also promised a more efficient and better funded prohibition bureau to prevent profiteering and smuggling. Yeah, and in this time period, alcohol was illegal. So alcohol was illegal until it was the mid-1930s when alcohol became legal again.
Nazista, ricordi?
And you know, the reason that alcohol became illegal was because the government was trying to put in some kind of new moral ground that, you know, they would eliminate alcohol, that it would solve a lot of problems.
Okay, come through this way.
But
Take it to Vinny first. He's a loudmouth, but Frank and the Don have known him since forever.
ironically, prohibition caused so much more problems.
Do any heavy lifting. We make sure we're well healed for when there's trouble.
Prohibition is what made the mafias what they are. It's pretty much they got so rich from it.
Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Polly. Oh, she's gonna sing. Who's this then?
Vinny, this here's Tommy Angelo. We're doing a little job together.
All right, good. Hey, you need bean shooters or rods?
Nah, we just need something to write off a few cars.
Huh. Oh, I got just the thing. This classic should do the trick. Oh! Hey, if the bat don't work out for use, I got a few cocktails here.
Ay.
Careful with them, though. Don't want to burn off your short hairs. Good to meet you, Tom. Let me know if Paulie gives you the hard time. I'll straighten him out. Come back and see me later. if
Ralphie's in the
boys don't
garage.
scare yous away.
He's a special kind of
I'll fix
idiot.
you with
He's
a
got a
gat.
way with cars. I don't get how this moron gets in just a purr. But I'm telling you, it's like some kind of black magic.
Hey, Junior! Get your head out of your ass!
What the fuck there, Polly? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
I'm sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
See, you're still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
We ain't nothing alike. You got that, Ralph?
Sure, Polly. Yeah.
Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
Like I said.
I feel bad for that guy. Polly's such so rude to him.
Car, I'll make it yours. Tom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Polly? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving. And don't let me catch you loafing off again.
One day I'm gonna cut your brake line, asshole.
Oh.
I don't know what Ralph's trying to pull, giving us this motor. I want to show you something about the good life, and you're driving something my mom could have bought 20 years ago. If I know Ralph, he probably got it taken out of our yard.
Hey, the car's fine. It's good to get a change from the cab.
You don't have to be nice about it. This thing's a tin can.
So, was that whiskey back there in the truck?
Yep, new supplier.
You guys deal in broad daylight?
Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. And the cops know better than to come sniffing around our turf. Morello, the guy whose cars you got a torch, he's got more friends on the force than us. But we're okay, so long as we're careful. Keep an eye over our shoulder. Some of the Canadian whiskey that comes through, if you want a bottle, just ask. We'll keep some back for friends.
I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub gin most days, but not so much now. That stuff's no good for you.
You don't have to go blind now, though. To us, you got a line on the good stuff.
Well, that's good of you. Thanks.
Not just the booze we supply, Tom. It's the places we deliver to. The dames they got in these places. There's tables, there's food, there's skirt. Some way to live.
Right now, all I want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble, says the guy who's about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
I got you to protect me. It'll go fine.
Well, if it don't go fine, try not to let them see your face. Either that, or you hit them so hard they don't remember it.
But in this time period, alcohol was illegal, and this is where the Mafia got so much wealth from, because alcohol was in such high demand, and the Mafia would either brew their own alcohol, or they would get it from Canada. That's why they're talking about Canadian whiskey.
There's some kind of line between his streets and Salieri streets.
Not really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park. And more besides. You're walking on the wrong sidewalk, in the wrong part of town, you start getting a sense you need to be someplace else. You can feel it long before they start appearing on street corners to stare you down. Okay, it's close by.
Now it's a pretty crooked parking. Okay, there we go.
Morello's goons smoke and jaw up front and leave their motors out back. They're some lazy bastards. They put some gorilla on guard duty, but it's always some no-name schmuck. Come on, over here. You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars. Send a message.
Sure. Why are you coming with?
To see if you get shot.
Prohibition is what made Al Capone the most powerful gangster in America.
Quiet, right? Yeah, like that. Yeah, he's got his main guys. You'll get there someday. No one sees our heads. No one tries to pop them. Over this gate and up onto their roof. I'll go keep their chump busy while you creep up and jump them from behind. I'm real good at distracting. It's my best thing.
Boss was plenty of guys in this city real pissed. Thanks and careful.
As long as I get the money, I'm gonna come.
Ah, he's good for it.
Hey! What the hell you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean what I say. What the hell are you doing back there?
What?
A guy who don't know what idiot told you to keep lookout here.
Dino told me.
Dino? Salieri's got guys all over town trying to give Morello a black eye. And Dino, just like that. You got it.
Oh, you can move bodies? Okay.
So let's get to these cars. Take your bat and start swinging.
Oh, that payback time now for the cab.
Oh, crap. Hey, get away from the car. Come on, look out, Tom. Got some... Jesus.
Ooh. Oh.
Come on, Tom, quick. There's gonna be more of them. Use a Molotov and let's see some flame. Love your work.
Polly's standing way too close right now.
Whole block heard that.
We gotta go. We can take Dino's car.
How'd you know this is Dino's car?
I don't like you and you got a good car. I'm gonna know where you...
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North Park.
Take you. Oh, way to
Enjoy
the
your
best
Morello's
way.
place. Don't bring in the wrong people.
Straight through the gate. We gotta get out of here before the bull show. Don't let him get away! Drive! Come back, you bastards!
Now in pursuit.
Oh, shit. We got cops.
So, what do we do?
We lose them by driving real fast and getting clear of them.
Sounds good.
Right now they're pissed. But let's not get them real pissed.
Okay, let's get out of the sight of the cops.
Okay, we lost them. Stay out of sight till they lose interest.
And in this time period, there was a lot of corruption with the police, especially in Chicago in the 1920s. And the entire, police leadership was usually on the mob payroll. The police chief,
They're still looking for us.
top police officers were oftentimes on their payroll. And what would happen is rival mafias, they would even use the police against each other in wars. So when they were fighting each other, different mafias would actually pay off the police to actually go after
Wasn't clear.
different families. Okay, let's try to outrun this cop here. And the cops catch up to you pretty quickly.
We're almost in the clear. Almost.
Officers are reporting the suspects now in Little Italy.
Drive careful, Tom. You don't need more heat.
That's actually what happened to Al Capone's boss, Johnny Torrio. He was actually arrested by corrupt cops that were working for Dino Benny, the leader of the North Side Gang. And that's kind of what started the war between the Chicago outfit and the North Side Gang.
Near the bar. We're almost in the clear. Almost.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Okay. I don't know what happened there. The car was kind of acting weird.
All cars, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return.
We're good. Let's head back and see the boss.
I thought Salieri had cops on the books.
Some street cops, sure. But drive careful. We don't need the attention. Some street cops, sure. But Morello's got the chief in his pocket. Where you going? You yellow?
Wait,
How'd it feel? Feel good?
How'd what feel?
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
Yeah, I guess it did.
There's no time like the first time, Tom. Don't get better. Think it's for you? This life?
What's it to you?
Hey, I'm just asking questions. I like asking questions.
I doubt that every day you and Sam go and panel beat motors in parking lots.
There's busy days, there's slow days. I've had more of an introduction than I ever got.
You never got to beat up Dino's pals and take his motor?
Nah, stole enough cars to get noticed, I guess. When I got squeezed by the cops, knew never to squeal. And one day I found myself in a yard behind a bar drawing with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there. So, I got a suit now, and Vinny's an old bastard.
I always thought that to be in a family you had to have more connections. Your brother or your uncle.
Oh, some guys, sure. Your cousin got made, or you left, sure.
okay, so there was a glitch before where this gate was closed.
How'd it feel? Feel good?
How'd what feel?
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car.
Get into the car?
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
What happened to the car I sent you out with?
Dumped it.
Why?
It was a boiler. This one's better.
A better car with a broken window?
Fresh air never killed nobody.
He's still with you then?
Somehow, yeah.
Hey, boss. It's done.
No trouble?
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Salieri.
Good, good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah. But he'll be plenty pissed when his boys tell him what happened.
He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello is a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
Oh, it'd be an honor, sir.
Good. Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any dope fiends in this neighborhood. We'll let Morello poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the cops. We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
Then I'm going to only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on a payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right. Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. But you abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay then. Welcome to the family. Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Welcome.
Frank has a really heavy Italian accent in this one.
A barman, Luigi, is not much of a cook. But his daughter, Sarah, Maron.
Frank had more of an American accent in the original. Well, I guess that concludes this part. We'll leave it off here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.